Hey, so I talk a lot on this channel about different strategies that we can be using on Instagram and other social media platforms to help leverage our growth, but I don't always talk about why. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing the secrets behind how powerful Instagram can be for your real estate business. Stay tuned. If we haven't met yet, I'm Stefanie Lugo, and if you're looking to grow your real estate business and have a lot of fun while you're at it, you've got to subscribe to this channel where I share tips and strategies to take your business to the next level every week. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below, and don't forget to hit the bell notification icon to be notified every week when I'm dropping new videos just like this. So 6 years ago, when my husband and I got into the real estate industry with no experience, we didn't have a clue what we were doing. We didn't have money for expensive leads. We didn't have great connections to tap into for referrals and repeat business. We kind of just had to wing it. And that first year, after working 7 days a week, 24/7, it felt like some days, we really found that there had to be another way. And turns out the other way was social media. And so in those early days, we really grew and scaled our business using social media, primarily Instagram. That was 2015, 2016. And back then, Instagram was still relatively new, but I understood the power behind a platform that could instantly and for free connect us with hundreds of potential buyers and sellers in our market. Fast forward today, we've been able to build a sizable audience on Instagram and connect with thousands of people across the country, but more importantly, connect with people in our geographical market and tap into a huge market of buyers and sellers who need our unique expertise. Now, I talk about this a lot on my channel. Right? It's a big part of my business, and this year alone, we've been able to close multiple six figures in gross commission income from Instagram alone. This is only one lead pillar in our business. It's one of the strongest for sure, but with one channel of leads, we've been able to be massively successful. And so I'm just confused still today when I speak with agents who don't understand why Instagram for their business. So I want to share a few reasons why you need to be really considering Instagram for your real estate business. Whether you're just starting out or whether you've been in it for a while, you know it's important. Maybe you're just not sure how it needs to look for you. And I don't want you to just take my word for it. Through the Market Authority Academy, where I mentor other agents from across the country, those agents see similar results, like Lindsay, who tripled her business in her second full year of real estate and went from closing $5.4 million in volume to on track to closing over 18 this year. $18 million in volume, guys, her second year. So it's not just me. With the right tools and the right strategies, you can see unbelievable results in your business. So here's why to consider Instagram for your real estate business. Now, if we really break it down, the most important thing to understand about marketing your business on social media, and particularly on Instagram, however, this is going to apply to any platform you're diving into, I like to call this the 90-10 rule. Okay, the 90-10 rule is a concept where real estate agents really tend to spend the bulk of their time, 90% of their time, focusing on 10% of the prospects available to them. What does this look like? This means we're looking for the low-hanging fruit. Okay, we're trying to fill our pipeline with fast deals. We're trying to get people at open houses. We're trying to buy Zillow leads for $600 a pop, or we're trying to do whatever we can to get these really quick close deals. We want the instant gratification of being able to meet a client, show them some houses, and get them to the closing table. When you are only as good as your last deal, you are not a business owner, you're a salesperson. When you are able to build a pipeline of leads that cover the spectrum of the home buying journey, that is when you are a business owner. So what social media allows you to do is it allows you to shift focus not just from those 10% of buyers and sellers who are right now deals, and instead gravitate towards the rest of the spectrum of potential clients, no matter where they are in that journey. Because remember, people are thinking about buying or selling far before they ever start talking about it. People are thinking about buying or selling 12, 18 months in advance. They're doing their research. They're trying to figure out when it's going to be right for them. They're trying to figure out where they're going to go next. They're trying to figure it all out. They're in that educational exploratory phase. Once they start moving down that pipeline of closer to 6 months out, 3 months out, at that point, they're ready to start looking for referrals. They're ready to go look at houses in open houses. They're ready to start looking online for the right place. At that point, they've dialed in the where, the what, the how. It may be too late if you are waiting for that client, because at that point, you are practicing lead interception. You are no longer practicing lead generation. Here's what I mean. Lead interception happens when you're trying to convince somebody to use you while they're being exposed to 3 to 5 other real estate agents at that time. I mean, think about it. If somebody is deciding that it's time to go to buy their first home, they're asking for referrals from their friends and family, people they trust. They're seeing the ads of Zillow Premier agents when they're looking at homes online, and they're already following 3 to 5 other real estate agents on average on social media. So they're already getting exposed and possibly reaching out to these other agents, and your job is that much harder to convince them to choose you. This is why the 90-10 rule is so impactful to real estate businesses. So our job with social media is to build a presence that is going to be long-term and build beneficial connection with people far, far, far before they ever decide it's time to go. That way, when it's time to go and they're knowing exactly what they're going to buy or sell or when or how it's going to happen, you're already top of mind and you're the natural choice for them. So while we are building our business and marketing our business according to the 90-10 rule, right? Not just focusing on the buy now, we're focusing on the building a long-term relationship, something happens. When you do this consistently over a long extended period of time, you build authority, you build trust, and you build credibility. Now, this is really impactful for a couple of different reasons. Number one, remember, there are people following you on social media, whether they are related to you via friends or family, whether they're one connection or degree removed from you, or whether they're just a random follower that found your profile. These people are watching what you're putting on Instagram, and when you do the same thing and say the same message consistently over a period of time, you build credibility and trust with them because you're just hammering in that consistency. It matters, okay? But here's the other kind of authority that really matters. Think about any time you get a referral. All right, say your sister or sibling or whatever refers you an amazing prospect. What's the first thing that prospect is going to do? They're not going to call you. They are going to do some cyber sleuthing. And don't you tell me that you haven't done the same thing. No matter who you get referred, whether it's a service or a professional or a product, you're going to look at reviews, you're going to look online to see what you can find. People are doing this. Consumers care about your online presence. And when you Google in your name as an agent, what are the first things they're going to see? Your social media profiles. I don't care how much time and effort you're putting into putting SEO behind your website. That's going to be far below the giants of Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Google profiles. You need to be showing up on those, and Instagram is a huge one because guess what? Over 100 million people in the US are on Instagram every day. And if they see that you have a presence, a strong, consistent, polished presence on Instagram, you're going to build that much more credibility and authority with them because that's a place they trust and hang out in too. I hope that makes sense. We want to make sure that we're building this presence online, not only just to get some quick deals. We're playing the long game. We're becoming a place of authority for people to find us, whether they're referred to us or whether they're following along for a long period of time. Now, the third reason we want to have a really solid established presence on Instagram is over time, this is going to build connection with the people who are interested in using our services. And I kind of mentioned this in the first step, but it is worth repeating again. Real estate is built on real people and real relationships. I say it all the time on this channel. If you've listened to any of my videos, you're like, Steph, I get it. But it's serious to understand that relationships don't change with the presence of social media. Social media doesn't change that real estate is built on relationships. It amplifies it. And so social media gives us the tool to not only harbor relationships, but to multiply them at scale. Meaning, you can post one well-written post on your Instagram feed, and it can impact hundreds of people now and a year from now when they're going through your feed digging up dirt on you, you know? So it's really important to understand that connection that you're able to build by sharing valuable, tangible, compelling content on your Instagram is going to build the connection that is going to make people trust you and remove doubts that you're the right fit for them. I think that's probably the most important thing behind connection, is whether or not it removes the doubt that you are the perfect fit for their unique problems, which is to buy a house or to sell a house. When we manufacture the problems in our real estate markets, there's always going to be an issue for our consumers to overcome. For example, right now we're in a super hot seller's market in the Phoenix area, which is where I practice real estate full time. We have a lot of buyers who are following our Instagram account, and they're hearing about these crazy multiple offer situations. They're hearing about how quickly homes fly off the market. And if I can address those problems that they have and address those fears and share the solutions and share different examples on how we are helping our buyers overcome that, they already know far before they reach out to us that we are the perfect fit for them and that we can help them accomplish their dream of homeownership. And finally, the last reason you have to be on Instagram is you're gonna close the sale far before you get to the table. Just this morning, as I was writing out the script for this video, or the points I wanted to share with you, I wrapped up a listing appointment over the phone. It took about 15 minutes for a great listing in an area that I love to sell in, and that seller found me on Instagram and didn't even need to do a seller consultation for me. She came to me asking me to list her home as quickly as possible, and we didn't even have the conversation about commission rates. She was happy to pay me whatever my fee was because she understands that I am worth it. And she understands through my portfolio of posts that I am the perfect fit for her. And so there was no selling. Like, I love selling real estate, but when I don't have to actively sell, and when the leads are coming to me and asking me for my help, and I have the ability to serve them and create amazing results for them, that is the real estate that we all got into the industry for. That is the kind of business that we want to be doing, and that is what Instagram allows you to do when done properly. So what do you think? Are you ready to get after this? Because if those are not compelling enough reasons to dive into Instagram with everything you've got, then I don't know why you're in this industry. So let's really talk about how to make this happen for you. I have a free class coming up soon, if not already. Depending on when you're watching this video, check the links below. I'm going to have ways on how you can get your hands on that free training, and I'm gonna share exactly how to accomplish this in 2021 and beyond. And hey, if you're ready for a little more direct hand-holding, you can always check out my mentorship program, the Market Authority Academy, where I help agents accomplish this every day from across the country. Check that out. All those details are below. You can sign up for a quick strategy call just to see if it's a good fit for you. Don't forget to hit subscribe to this channel to be notified the next time I drop more awesome strategies like this. I truly hope that you found this helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, keep on crushing it.